Well, we are very happy here in Rome to be able to speak to the Brussels conference because we are really working on a very similar path. Here in Rome, it is our second conference on common good of humanity. The notion of common good, which is, I think, quite important today, because it brings precisely a more holistic perspective. And that means a perspective of where we can bring all the different aspects of reality together. So the relation with nature, the type of production of material goods, the mode of production, the democracy, the organization, social and political organization, and culture. Because all those are aspects of the same reality. And that's why we try to develop an idea, a concept, which is really bringing all those aspects together. Because the logic of the capitalist system has brought us to a segmentation of reality, where the economic reality, the cultural, the social, etc. are completely separate. And if we don't come back to a vision which is much more comprehensive of all the aspects of reality, it is very difficult to get a real new paradigm, anti-capitalist, and to construct a post-capitalist society. And therefore we have developed it here in this time and last year also, a concept of common goods which has various dimensions. The first dimension is the defense of common goods, all what is the patrimonium of mankind, like water, like seeds, like forest, etc., which cannot be, we cannot accept that this would be a private property, because they are the goods of mankind. The notion of common goods is also linked with public services. And of course, as a reaction against the capitalist logic, we have known the workers' movement in particular in the last 100 years developing the idea of public services, of social security. And we have known also the last 30 years a new current of the capitalist system, which is neoliberalism, trying to privatize all this, and in particular the social security. And this is linked with many aspects of the transformation of the economic life, but in particular with the destruction of labor. And so labor is less necessary for the kind of development of the capitalist system, especially the financial capital. And so the time has come to make labor cheaper and also to destroy the whole protection of labor through social security. And now, as a reaction against that, we see the defense of common goods, the defense of public services coming again. A second aspect is what we can call the common good, singular, and that is the public interest. And see how public interest is above private interest. So how solidarity is more important than just individual rights. And in this sense, there is also a new struggle coming out, beginning since a long time already, but which is more important today because the whole logic of the capitalist system, which is the logic of the market, the logic of profit, in order to bring about accumulation, because in this thinking, the market is the center of the whole reality, and there is only one value, and that is the value of the exchange value. Everything must be a merchandise in order to contribute to the accumulation of the capital. And the third dimension is what we call the the common good of humanity, and that is life. The life of the planet, the life of human beings on a world scale as the fundamental value. And this can be the base for a new paradigm which will go against the dictatorship of the market, which is the capitalist system, to build a new paradigm based on life, on the production and reproduction of life. And this is a very practical thing. I will not go in many details, but it means a new relation with nature, from exploitation to respect because source of life. It means a new economic system. We cannot accept that the exchange value would be the central and the unique value, but we have to propose the importance of the use value, what is useful for human beings, and also related with property of the means of production, etc. Finally, the third aspect, which is fundamental for all societies, is how to organize itself, socially and politically. And there, the main orientation is the democratization of society, the generalization of democracy in all social institutions, in all social relations. And finally, interculturality, in the sense that now today development means Western